I kind of like to do my hair a little bit like that. You feel me? Like I said before, we're gonna just be cleaning my room. We're gonna just like, you know what I'm saying, clean stuff up, put my Christmas presents away, shoes and shit like that. And then I need to also need to find an outfit because I'm going to move together. So we're gonna do that. These honestly, I don't hate these shoes. Only thing I don't like about them is they look long because I have big feet, so they look a little bit long on me. So that I don't like about them. But these honestly are one of my favorite pair of shoes. They're really different. They're unique. They're all black. One of my favorite pair of shoes. Not an everyday type of shoe for me personally, because it's hard to walk in. But you know what I'm saying? My dad gave me them, I think 2 years ago. Any clothes that's on the floor, I usually try to wash. Because it's on the floor. So, yeah, my best friend gave me this hat. You know me? I love it. Cologne, stuff like that. I went to Target, because I had put them in my room earlier. Because I had put them in my room earlier in the day. Earlier in the week. And I was going to use this to put like my cologne and stuff like that in, but you know what I'm saying? It just don't really happen. Nah, I don't think these gonna work. These might work. Yeah. I was kind of hoping about getting my nails still done because I have an appointment on what? I think it's like, what's that? The 5th? Get my nails done or January. But I may just doing myself and just get on redone on my actual appointment date. Cause I don't like having my nails long and I don't like having them not per se dirty. I just don't like having them like unclipped and like unpolished. So that's all I guess for me. But I don't know if I'm gonna put this right there. You know what I mean? Like, I know I want to put these somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Because I have a new one too. I got one for Christmas. Put y'all on. This one. I'm also getting into the one too. Big put some on. You know what I'm saying? Tom Ford. I don't know if I can see it. It's like, hold on. What it's like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is perfume. This is honestly like one of my favorite things. Like this one I've been wanting for kind of a while. You feel what I'm saying? Like I had saw it like 2 years ago, but I didn't get it because I already got one that year. Because I had got one for school, right? So I already got one for that year, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it next year for school. And I'm trying to go back. I couldn't find it, and then I had ended up finding it later that year, but they wanted too much money for it. I want to say like $230 for it, and that was for like a small bottle. Like, you know, cause I like where I had saw that before, it was only gonna be like I think it was only gonna be like maybe 200, 275. I think 275. I was like, I'm not gonna pay that much for it. And then I ended up going back to the store. I saw that at first, and then they didn't have it anymore. So I asked for it for Christmas. I sent my mom a picture. She was like, okay. She ended up finding it. She had to go, I think, 2 different stores for it. She was like, yeah, they tried to do the same thing. So I just went to another store. So, all right, that's cool. And yeah. Another thing after Christmas is Coach bag. I personally don't wear bags like this. My mom said I can go to the store and change it for the one I wanted. Cause I asked for a backpack, but she was like, no, I'm not getting a backpack. I don't need the backpack. I was like, okay, so she said I can go to the store and change it for the what you call it? Like it's like a box looking like one. It's like a I don't know how to describe it, but It's something like that. You know what I'm saying? But there's something else I got. You know what I'm saying? Oh, one of my favorite things that my brothers got me. One of my favorite characters in One Piece. I don't know if I can see it. Kind of dark. I don't know if I can see it, but this is Zoro. Zoro, one of my favorite characters. Because I first saw him in the show, he was the second person in Luffy. He was the first person in Luffy's crew. One of my favorite characters. And then you got Brook on here. Brook is another favorite character. I say top 5. Ace is definitely top 5 too. Aokiji is top 5. Like even though he was against Straw Hats, he was always cool to me. I don't know. Oh, and Law definitely top 5 too. I'd probably say, honestly, Luffy's not in the top 5. I like his character. I like him a lot, but he's just not in the top 5. He's probably top 10, but not top 5. Top 5, I feel like I like the more I don't know how to describe it, but I'll probably put Law or Ace top 1. Zoro probably top 2. What else I said? Brooks probably 3, 4. And I forgot who else I said, but and Arkeeji's part 5. Oh, and I also got Gara. Gara was one of my favorite people in the show. When he in Shippuden, not in Boruto. I never watched Boruto. I don't want to watch Boruto. I tried to watch it, but I just couldn't get into it. But Gara was one of my favorite characters, even though he was against the villain again. One of my favorite characters in the show. I liked his backstory. I just liked his character. I liked who he had to say and stuff like that. He was always like cool, calm. If you care for people, you know what I'm saying? I liked him. Another person. I know it might be like controversial, but Itachi, for me, one of the best characters. Obito, one of the best characters. What is it? Is Zabuto? What was his name? One of the first person they fought in when Naruto was with Team 7. Zabuto? No, not Zabuto. I forgot his name, but he was one of the 7 swordsmen of the mist. He had a long sword with the hole in it. That later, when the Sasuke people had, and it was a girl. It was a boy. He had the boy that ended up getting, you know what I'm saying? Him. I just don't know his name, but him. He's one of my top people. Like, he was actually my favorite person in the show. Before Naruto, before Kakashi, before anybody, he was my favorite person in the show. Kakashi's probably like top 5 too. You feel me? Yeah. I'm getting off track. I got this belt. Another Coach stuff. I like Coach because they got like good, you know what I'm saying, decent quality. No, it's actually good quality. The leathers are actually good leather. It's not bad leather. Not bad leather material, like that. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit too dark. Let's brighten it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you feel what I'm saying? Like, over the past few weeks, I feel like I just been like wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind and my heart, I want to do stuff, you know what I'm saying? But then I get up and I'll start doing it. But 30 minutes later, I'm back on TikTok. I'm on the phone with somebody. I'm on the game. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm really supposed to be writing an essay right now for my HVAC class, and also another essay, personal essay. But you know what I'm saying, it's not even I don't have time for it. It's just I'm wasting time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do stuff. It's just the lack of motivation. And I don't like having motivation. I like having consistency. Is I'll do it for a day and then I'll stop the next day. That's the biggest thing, is being consistent with what I do. So that's one thing I'm definitely trying to work on. Especially with the thing I want to do in life, right? So one thing I used to do, I used to make clothes. I made like 3 pair of pants, and then I made like a vest, and then I just stopped. Not because I don't have time for it, because I can take time out my day to do it. Because one time I made some pants in the morning. I got like early in the morning because I wanted to wear them for that day. So I ended up finishing them in the morning that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I don't have time. It's just like I just don't feel like it. Like I'm losing motivation to, I wouldn't say to live, because I want to live. I don't want to die, nothing like that. I'm just losing motivation to do things in general. You know what I'm saying? Like reading, I don't really want to read anymore. Another thing is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a lot of female attention. When I say that, I just see female attention. I don't like eating candy like that, so every candy I have, if I don't eat it within a week, I just throw it away. But I got a lot of female attention recently, right? So, and I'm not necessarily scared, because to be scared of is kind of weird, but I'm not necessarily scared of. I just don't know how to react to it. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up, I wasn't ugly. I was just like in my own world. You know what I'm saying? I was the funny dude. I was just like, I was always around people that would just gravitate towards me, men and women. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying, I had girlfriends or whatever you want to call it, 2nd grade through 6th grade through 7th grade through 8th grade. I always had them. What it was just, oh, that's my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no actual thing. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, I don't know what the expectation is. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know how you're supposed to act. I don't know none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, which is understandable, I'm not like docking them for it, because I probably would be the same way. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't really feel like teaching or putting up with somebody, or putting up with somebody that doesn't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you want something a certain way with that person, a lot of people don't really feel like teaching you how to do anything, or how to be a good person, or how to be a good boyfriend, I guess I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like what I've seen from my parents is, wasn't necessarily I had a great model of what it's supposed to be, because like my mom and my dad haven't really been in relationships that I've been able to see them, except for like maybe 1 or 2. Even with that, I don't really look at their relationships as a good model of it. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know what to expect. I really don't know what you're supposed to do. Because for me personally, because I don't really like being on the phone. I don't really like texting. I don't mind being on FaceTime, but at a certain point, it's like, bro, why am I on the phone with you if we're not talking about anything? Which I don't mind it sometimes, but like every single day, all day, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a very social person when it comes to just being outside. And that's just from years of like other things that had happened in my life that brought me to that point of not being a social person. know what I'm saying? So with that, it comes with people getting frustrated because I don't want to be on the phone with you all day. Or I don't want to, or sometimes like, if I'm not talking, they think something's wrong. Sometimes it can be wrong, but sometimes it doesn't have to be wrong. I just don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? And people take offense to that. I'm like, nothing is wrong, dude. Just do a good bag of chips. Well, people take offense to that. And they think that, oh, I owe them something, or oh, this is how it's supposed to be. I'm like, that does not work for everybody. A lot of times I have to tell them, okay, well, I can change, but 9 times out of 10, it's not going to happen in 2 months. It's not going to happen in a week. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I can make an effort to, but that's not going to make me change my whole entire personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if you're willing to grow with me, if you're willing to develop, if you're willing to teach me, if you're willing to have the longevity of doing it, then that's cool. I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I will. You know what I'm saying? But if you expect me to be what you want me to be in a matter of 2 weeks, then what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? At that point, that is wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're wasting your breath trying to take me to change in such a short period of time. I'm wasting my breath saying, okay, I can, but I need more time to do that. If you just stick with me, then we're both wasting our breath. You know what I'm saying? We're both wasting our time. At that point, we're wasting our time. Now, if it was like, it was more of, okay, you taught me how to change, right? I'm changing over the course of a period of time. Boom, boom, boom. We get up going together, and then we just naturally break up because that happens. Sometimes the relationship becomes stalemated, or sometimes the other person doesn't feel the same way that you feel anymore. Sometimes there's another person that's being involved where their attraction has gone to that other person and is divided between you two. And either that person goes out and fulfills that attraction, or their attraction becomes too much for you to personally feel secure enough in yourself that you can handle them being attracted to another person and you at the same time. Even though that they're in a relationship with you, and they said I will only do things with you. I'm just attracted to this other person. That may not be for enough for you to handle. You know what I'm saying? So break up. That I don't feel like it's a wasting time, because we both still took time out of ourselves. We both still love each other. We both still care for each other. So we both still learn from each other. So it's not really wasting time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand why sometimes they be like, oh, you're wasting my time. I mean, not really, because we both was in the same position. It just, I didn't want to be there no more. You didn't want to be there no more. It's not really wasting time. You know what I'm saying? Because we both had some great memories within this relationship, within this years, months, days, whatever, weeks, whatever you want to call it. We had some great times. It's not really wasting time. You know what I'm saying? This is how I feel about it. Another reason why I don't want to, like, I don't know, like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I don't know. Oh, and also, like, I'm not very communicative too. Because whenever I went in the past, when I tried to communicate my feelings with somebody, I wasn't like dating wise. It was just somebody that I felt that was very close to me, and that I wanted, and that was close to me, and just personal. It was hard. Hard. It was draining on myself because the thing I expected to come, the outcome I expected never came out. You know what I'm saying? It never came to the point where, oh, they understood what I was saying. So over time, I was like, oh, nobody is going to understand. So why even express what I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that has also greatly impacted the way I think in the relationships that I've got myself into over time, over years. Like, I'd probably say my granny, one of the best like relationships I done had my whole entire life. Whether she did, like, she's never done anything to mentally hurt me or physically hurt me that I didn't deserve, right? Like, if I was being bad, yeah, she'll whoop me. I don't think she ever like really screamed at me. She probably did, but like I was just probably doing something bad. I used to like bang trash cans together. I used to just do bad stuff. I used to jump off stuff, climb the house one time, jump off the house, almost broke my legs. I'm like, just do crazy stuff, right? One time I was hit by a car. You know what I'm saying? She just had to talk to me. She was concerned more than anything. But yeah, like she never really did anything where I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was never scared of my granny. Like, never. Second one is probably Mar. Probably Mar. Didn't talk to dude for like 4 months. We was together almost every single day after our periods, right? And then it's a single word to each other for like 4 months. One day we started talking trash to each other. We was like, hey, oh, I promise you, the only thing we did was like, and we just started playing basketball 1v1 every day at gym. You know what I'm saying? We didn't want to win that we were on the same team or on opposite teams, but we would still compete with each other. One day, he had failed or something like that. He had hurt his ankle, and then I didn't know his name. She just said Mar. I was like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, that. I was like, oh yeah, him. And then I walked him to the nurse. The next day, that's when we really started talking, because that's how the ankle was. That's when we really started talking. You know what I'm saying? That's when we started talking trash. That's when we started talking to each other in general. But after my birthday, boom. Ever since then, we just became like my dog, like close friends. You know what I'm saying? I could tell him to do anything. And he may laugh, you know what I'm saying? But like, he knows when to get serious, you know what I'm saying? And we can relate to each other a lot. That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, real deal, like, I only got maybe 2 friends I can say that about here. Like, only got 2 friends here I can say that about, like, where I'm currently living at. I have some more that's like out of state, you know what I'm saying, where I used to live at. And I moved to another state I would live at before. Excuse me. But yeah. Alright, the best advice I could probably give somebody that's looking for a genuine friendship, genuine relationship, genuine everything, don't force it, man. Like, if it develops, it develops. And whatever happens, happens. Real talk. Like, you don't have to force talking to the person. You don't have to force being with the person. You don't have to force going out with a person. You don't have to force none of that. If it's just like really meant to be, or meant to be a relationship, it's going to happen no matter what. It's going to get to a point where you're going to be so comfortable with that person that you don't need to force it. You know what I'm saying? And put your pride to the side. Like, put your pride to the side, right? It's like, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's platonic, whether it's family, put your pride to the side when dealing with the person that you care about the most, or that you care about, right? Like, one thing I'm learning, especially for relationships, that if I like a person, I shouldn't be trying to act nonchalant if I really care about a person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't be trying to put on this front to try to get a person to like me. You know what I'm saying? If they don't like me for if they don't like me when I'm mad, happy, sad, you know what I'm saying, then that's not the person for me. So vice versa, if I'm like them when they're mad, happy, or sad, that's not the person for me, because I cannot pick and choose what parts I want from a person. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, for me personally, I've always said I don't really want to get married. Because to me, only thing marriage is to me is just a paper. Like, if I'm dating you and we've been together for 2-3 years, we're already in a committed relationship. I'm not talking to nobody else. I've already made that commitment to you. Yes, I can get you a ring, I can get you all that stuff you want to do, but I don't feel like we need to have this big ceremony so like that. That if a girl said, "Oh, we don't need to do that," I'll be fine with that. If a girl said we do need to do that, I'll be fine with that too. I can make a compromise for that. It's just for me personally, I don't see the need in doing that. Cause the way I look at it is, if I'm sharing my physical body with you, if I'm sharing my spiritual body with you, if I'm sharing my deepest darkest things, my deepest secrets, if I'm letting you inside my life, I'm living with you, then we should already say, okay, we're committed. You know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be, oh, we need to get married to be in a committed relationship. No, we're together for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We're together for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? And that way, if we don't go about getting married and we just slowly fade away, that nobody, like, people will get hurt, yes, but it doesn't have to be this long drawn out thing. Like, you can't use anything to get back at somebody, right? Because for I've seen a lot of marriages, a lot of divorces, it's usually a certain party trying to get back at the other party for what they've been through, right? So let's just say the woman divorces a man. The woman is then trying to hurt that man further than already divorced. With that man is already hurt because of divorce. But she's trying to hurt him further by taking his stuff, maybe taking his kids, maybe taking the house, taking the car, taking what he cares about, taking everything like that. He's already put in a position where he's already vulnerable, he's already hurt, and then he's getting hurt further. I don't feel like there's a need for that, especially for a man. If a man does that, I don't feel like there's a need for that either. Because if the woman is already an emotional, the woman is already an emotional being, or emotional, whatever you want to say, creature, human, whatever you want to say, right? For a man to say, "Oh, I want everything, leave her with nothing. I'm not doing none of that," that's gonna hurt the woman even more. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like there's a need to hurt nobody that you said that you have loved. You know what I'm saying? Especially intentionally. What else? I'm supposed to clear my room, man. I'm sweet. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it. I kind of felt that way like 2-3 years now. A lot of people I told us to, like, oh, they're like, oh no, if he did this thing, he's gonna pay. I'm like, why? What's the point? Like, there's literally no point of you trying to make him pay, or make him do this, make him do that. Like, you're gonna need to hurt yourself from tomorrow, because at the end of the day, when his divorce is already done, yeah, he might cry, he might be sad for a couple months, but when you see him do happy, you're gonna be sad too. Like, when you see him come up from that, right? You're gonna be sad too. Now, put it like this, right? What if you do all that stuff, right? You break that man, right? He kill himself. He become homeless. He do all this other stuff. Are you gonna feel good about yourself? And if you do feel good about yourself, that like, in my opinion, you need therapy. Cause I never want to I never want to see a person that I said I once loved, no matter what they did to me, dead because of my actions, like actions that I controlled. There's something I can't control, then it can become dead, and I would still feel guilty, but it's not gonna be as much. You know what I'm saying? Or homeless because of what I did, or junkie, not junkie, but a drug addict, alcoholic, whatever you want to call it, because of what I did. That itself would just break me, because like, I took it too far. I never felt like that was right to do, especially to another human being. I done seen like the first-hand things of it. Like, it's not a pretty thing to do. It's not even like, it comes to like, it's inhuman to want to see a person like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm learning how I'm trying each and every day. One thing I'm trying to start doing is being on social media so much. I know I'm technically on social media, but like, not letting it have such control of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when I wake up, Instagram. Not me Instagram for nothing too. Like, it don't, like, I'm not even on there for good reason. Like, 9 times out of 10, I'm on there. I'm on there looking at people's stories, people I don't even talk to. I'm on there looking at my feed, people on Instagram, I see people dying, people getting legs getting broke, people getting crushed, stuff like that. And every time like I scroll past, I become so desensitized to seeing somebody die. Not even dying, but seeing the impression or seeing the implication of them dying. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, mind you, I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm only like 13. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing that as a youngin, like the internet itself conditions people to be cool with that with what's it called? What was that site called? Where like you could go in there and see people dead and see gore and all that other stuff. What was it? Like live something? Like some site on the internet where you could just go see all that stuff, right? People just talk about it like it's regular. There's millions. There was like millions of people viewing it every single day. Okay, but we become so desensitized to that we're just okay with it. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in society they expect so much out of young people. But let's think about it, right? Yes, we're the next generation. Yes, we're probably gonna be the most technologically advanced people. But yes, we're the younger generation. Yes, we're probably gonna be the most technologically advanced people. But when you look at it, I like talking about racism. I talk about history. I like talking about everything about Black Americans and their history and everything that we've been through, right? And everything, in my opinion, everything dates back to slavery, especially with the Black culture, with whether it's Black men, Black women, whether it's things like that. Everything dates back to slavery, right? Why the man is so, I don't know how to say it, but pretty much the woman has always protected the Black man in America, right? And slavery, the woman was taken from the Black man sometimes to get her from being beat, and then when the woman would in turn be taken advantage of, or the woman would be taken advantage of, then the man might have to step up. It's always been a give and give, right? A lot of times, the Black woman the Black woman would have to protect the Black man. I just feel like today it's been kind of lost. You know what I'm saying? It's always we're being pitted against each other. It's Black man versus Black woman. The Black man wants a woman to be submissive and to tend to his needs and be a wife, something like that. The woman's asking Black man, okay, what can you be provider for me? Can you pay everything? Can you do what I expect you to do? And I do what you expect me to do. But it's only one party giving that, right? So say the Black man gives what the woman wants, but the woman's not getting what the Black man wants. The Black man in turn breaks up with the Black woman and goes to a woman that can do that. And then sometimes it's a white woman, sometimes it's a Latino woman, sometimes it's an other race woman. The Black woman gets mad at the Black man because why could you do that for them, but you couldn't do that for me? The Black woman is telling the Black man, okay, well, I asked you to do these things. This is what I expected you to do, but you did not do them things. And I was giving you everything that you wanted. So I found somebody that gave me what I wanted. I'm giving them what they wanted or what you wanted in turn, right? And vice versa. The Black woman's giving the Black man what he wanted, but then the Black man is not doing what she wanted, right? So the Black man is not either being a provider or not doing what she feel like he's supposed to do, right? And the Black woman in turn leaves and finds a man of another race or man of another ethnicity, or however you want to preface it. Then a Black man in turn gets mad, like, oh, you will be all this other stuff. Y'all are this and that, or for what I've seen mostly now, the Black woman becomes independent. Black man, oh, you're independent. Oh, y'all want to do all this stuff. Oh, that's why we can protect y'all. That's why we can do this stuff. But each party is not giving the person what they want, right? There's been plenty of good Black relationships where both parties are giving what they want. Now, I'm not saying there's not struggles in those relationships, but because there are struggles in every relationship. But you're giving them what they're giving. I wouldn't say the bare minimum, but they're giving what the other person needs, right? And a lot of people say, or date back to the grandmas and granddad. Which some are good examples of relationships, but some are not. Some relationships, the woman dogged the woman dogged the man, or the man dogged the woman. And then those are relationships that everybody's looking at instead of the positive ones, right? There's plenty of relationships where they are both were equal and they both help each other and they didn't talk bad about each other. They didn't hit each other. They didn't cuss at each other. They didn't raise their voice. They didn't really have any big conflicts where they couldn't come back from. You know what I'm saying? And people not looking at that. They're only looking at, oh, the black man used to beat the black woman. Or the black woman used to do all this other stuff to the black man. Or the black man, or the black woman was with all his homeboys and his cousins and uncles, and she was on the streets and she was on the other stuff. Or the black man was on the streets selling cocaine and he got put in jail. That's why the black woman had to be independent. Was just this is true. But at the same time, why are you looking at only those relationships? Or why are you looking at bad examples instead of the positive, instead of the good examples? Like you're setting yourself up, you're mentally setting yourself up for failure. It makes no sense why you would do that. Right? If all right, so say I want to try a new sport, right? Why would I look at people that's like, all right, so say I wanted to try, so I was beginning track, right? And I was learning, I'll say long jump, right? Why would I look at a person that's jumping 17, 18 feet and learning for them? You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at a person that's jumping 26 feet, jumping 25 feet, jumping 22 feet as a beginner, jumping 22 feet as a beginner, or jumping 20 feet as a beginner. Why would I look at the 18 feet, 17 feet person than the 20, 22, 21, 20, 21, 22, 23 person? You feel me? That's how we had to think about the world. I ain't really getting off track. Damn. See, this is what I was talking about. Same thing with TikTok. I'll get on TikTok, I'll get on Instagram, and then boom, I'm on there for like an hour or 30 minutes. I'm just scrolling through videos. Sometimes it do be funny, but lately, it hasn't. Like lately, I've been getting a lot of like God videos, which yes, I do worship and I believe in God. I do worship and I believe in God. I believe that He is the person that Jesus came down, that God sent Jesus down to save us from our sins, that Jesus died for us on the cross. I believe all those things. But lately, I wouldn't necessarily say I've been getting away from God. It's more of like me not wanting to hear it, but like it's more of me wanting to hear it, but me just like, you know what I'm saying? And I've been praying. I'm not gonna lie, I have not been praying about it. I've still been praying. Just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like everything just feels like a chore. I just feel so lazy and so tired of everything. You know? Whether it's with sports or whether it's with just doing the simple stuff like getting clean in my room, staying on task, reading a book, just things like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything just seems like a big, huge chore to do, and I feel like that's training. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain time, it's like, am I being tested? Is everything that's been thrown my way a test? Everything that's been thrown, it's everything that's been thrown out. Am I thinking too much about it? It's not a test. It's a test. Am I being tested by the devil? Am I being tested by God? Am I being tested by who? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm focused on everything else but him. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was, I'll probably say, like a good 3 or 4 months where I was like, all right, boom, I'm good with God. Right? And then a situation that I wouldn't necessarily want to speak about, or I wouldn't speak about to the person, but I want to say I said I was gonna be like truthful, but a situation with a certain girl, I still think my sister's dead. I still like her, even though I done moved on, I still have feelings for her. You feel what I'm saying? But some haven't, right? And she just went away. She didn't die, she was still living, but she just isn't in my life anymore as I would maybe want her to be. Around this time, that's when I started kind of be like life, I got drained at that point, you know what I'm saying? And everything I was doing, I was trying to get her attention for it. At that point, nothing else was for him, you know what I'm saying? My post was pretty much for her. What I was doing was pretty much for her, trying to prove that, hey, I can be this person, but in reality, I didn't know what I was supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like now, I'm realizing that, that I need to get right. That I feel like, because I'm gonna admit, that when she was in my life, I asked God, like, if I'm not ready for this person, or if me and this person are not supposed to be together, then please take them out of my life. I didn't expect him to actually do it. Like, cause like I expected him like, no, you just supposed to be with her, all this and stuff. And then when it happened, I was like, hold on, wait. No, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. Cause I couldn't accept the fact that maybe I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Even though I believed in God all this time, I had did things. Like, I had wear my Bible, I did things like that for all this time. I couldn't cope with the fact that, hey, this person's not for you for right now, or you're not meant for this person right now. You're not emotionally mature, or they're not emotionally mature, right? And I tried to, lie to myself, right? Oh well, they did that. Recently, I found out some information about the person. I was like, oh, I'm over him. But I was like, nah. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'll probably say that if they came back in my life, I wouldn't just go ahead and, like, be with them. Because, one, I don't feel like that's the right thing. And I would pray to God before I would even consider that. And two, I'm already starting a new chapter in my life with, you know what I'm saying? But, like even though I don't know what to do, it's the beginning of it, you know what I'm saying? So, I just feel like I'm trying to get back into how I worked before. It's a binocular. I want a sword. That's what I want. I'm gonna buy a sword. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I need to do something with that. I'm gonna put that downstairs. My first day of middle school, you know what I'm saying? on Monday. Then hope y'all know I will always lie about my age. Like, it's 30, but it's definitely not as bad as it was. So yeah, I'm just like, you feel me? Yeah, it's a lot better. Next time y'all see, it's probably gonna be a lot better. It's probably gonna be a lot cleaner, everything like that. Making my bed, with my bed. And yeah, this is just like, I don't like that. Not like that. But yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the talk. B-A-B-S.